Yo, what is up, friends, foes, and members of the Omni Council? My name is Daimien Kamiya. I'm the Omni King. Sorry for starting late. I was getting ready, and I needed to get something done. I was almost ready for 3:30, but it was taking a bit too long. And right now, like, I was ready at about 4:05, and I'm just like, I started trying to get everything ready and tweeting stuff out. The game is still loading. I've talked about how, like, poor the initial loading time for this game can be, like, when launching it. That is something I've told the developers, though. Today's stream is going to be just locking in on certain monsters for the time being, one of each element, and just going for it. I just want to see my plan, or that is my plan. What I want to happen is I want sorry, I'm a little out of today. I'm still tired. I went to sleep at like 7 a.m. Woke up at noon. I really need to stop doing that. I was up late last night unlocking the Sky Scale in Guild Wars 2. Like, Damien, what are you talking about? You already have the Sky Scale. I know. Secrets of the Obscure unlocked another means of doing it. That's way easier, and I did it. I was mostly doing it for the achievement points. And, I don't know, honestly, I thought a skin, like at least the Warclaw, has a default skin and a Jantier skin. I honestly thought there was going to be a different skin if you got for the Soto one. Yeah, I got nothing out of that outside of the few achievement points. Oh, game's launching. Alright. Sorry, I have to restart and reinitiate the controller. I think it's 4. No, it's 3. Alright. There we go. Oh, by the way, so for those that don't know what happened yesterday, I lost power. I did log back into Octopath just to see how much data I may have lost. Didn't lose that much. Technically, it was 50 minutes from my last save, but the autosaves, there was enough autosaves. All I did, I was still at the party where I was seeing if I could escort the people guarding the doors. I went back, made the party that I had going into the story, and then just actually made a hard save. So that will be, where we're starting, tomorrow. I was running so far behind that when I went out today to get an energy drink, I grabbed some fried chicken just because I'm like, I won't have time nor the patience to cook anything. I was gonna get like a frozen dinner or something, but then I realized even that I don't have the patience for. Alright. So, I'm starting to realize that with this game, abilities are going to mean the fucking moon. I want to make, like, so... I feel like I need the crystal shovel to get something in that area. But I don't want to craft them because they break after a single use. And I don't want to do that until I know where I can get more shovels. Yes, just to go over it again. So Grubeat's gonna be my Gaia type for the time being. Zargraz is going to be my fire. Lilypad will be my hydro. Or hydro water. Attention. I think I said I'm going to do Brilla for my light. Anubis will be my electric. And I think I said I haven't really decided. I think I said I was gonna do group leveling. So these, I got 2 people at 20 that I don't want at 20. I need to get Lilypad up to 20. I need to get Brilla up to 20. Anubis up to 20. And then I think I said I was gonna do Beno Hubo and Dusk Rider and Oni all at the same time as well. So what we'll do is we'll get Dusk Rider in and we'll get Anubis in. Because they're around the similar levels. And then we'll do Brilla, Benohubo, and Oni all at the same time. Because they're relatively close. Though Benohubo is a little bit behind. But... And then when I get them to like 20, I'll take a look and see like who I want. Because the abilities and stats on them aren't bad. Like, these are some pretty solid attacking stats for plus 30% crit chance. And I'm pretty sure I can craft a component that I think goes into this one, utility, that increases his crit damage. Which could be really good for Dusk Rider. And then this guy's pretty offensive. And mostly magic oriented though. It's like plus to both offenses, but the nature makes it favor spirit even more. So this guy's going to be heavy ability usage. But yeah, I'm getting the feeling that by end game, it's going to come down to abilities. Abilities are going to be far more important potentially than elemental types. Not to say that elements won't come into play, but I just feel like abilities are, or at least abilities are gonna have a huge aspect of team comp. Like, I still think fucking Zargraz's ability is broken as all fuck. This guy, like, this should be 2 turns, not 5. Absolutely, it's too broken. Hey, Angel! Absolutely broken. Just immediately stops their... Like, and it stops any form of momentum gain. When I caught Oni's own ability takes 2 of my momentum and steals 1 of them. And it was not gaining momentum. It literally disabled half of Oni's ability. For 5 turns. Alright, so I still, for the life of me, need to find that catch. There's 3 there I need to find, and there's 2 there I need to find. Let's go to here first, and we'll just goof around, grind up. Alright, we got a Roko guy. These names are gonna screw me up. Okay, I need this switch. Electric is weak to Gaia. So we are going to switch. I can also tell by layout that this game is also designed for mobile. It's very finger button heavy. Right? Like, you can see the layout on the right side. There's 4 buttons for your thumb, the belt, the ability selection. It's all based on... It's very touchscreen friendly, which is a good idea. It doesn't necessarily straight up look like it was a ported mobile game, but because it's not. This game literally just came out in its entirety, but it can also be on mobile, which is very good. Like, I know people criticize mobile games, but I criticize mobile games because a lot of them aren't really games. Like I know what people might say about Genshin game, or like games like Genshin, like gacha games. But I enjoy Genshin, and my phone can't really handle it, but it is on mobile, and it plays on mobile, and a lot of people play it on mobile. I don't, though, because I don't like playing games on mobile. I just don't. I need to feel a button. And I learned recently that Genshin will ban accounts if you try to implement like a controller or something. So I only ever play on phone if I want to log in for like dailies or something, and I can't on my computer. Or there was this one event that I did, and if they update it, I'll log in again on phone. It was sort of like a rhythm game, like Guitar Hero, and I tried it on PC and just could not lock in. Switched to my phone. Like, basically, I could barely get the lowest rank, like the bronze rank on something. I loaded up on my phone. I was 100%ing every single, or not 100%ing, but like getting like 90% and stuff. Easily. Like, that rhythm game type mechanic was easily designed for phone, not for PC. Anyway, we will attack you. Alright, what does Fearful do? Momentum gain is halved. Must be cured? Are you kidding me? Oni, you're a monster! You're a monster! Are you kidding me? Now, granted, that's an ability. That's not unique to him. Other dark guys are gonna get that. But that fucking terrifies me. And what's crazy, too, is he gained 2 momentum that turn. 2 momentum. Oni's passive makes him steal 2 momentum. Oni can literally just shut the guy out. Oh my god, that's terrifying. Can you, like, not, like, leave me alone? I think one of my favorite things... I probably should read the dialogue box there, but... So far, I've never had a flea, fail, which I really like. Like, in all honesty, the running away mechanic, it's like... If you're gonna have random encounters, like, it's getting so tedious nowadays to prevent that. Just let me run away. If I want to fight, I'll fight. If I don't, I don't. Oh, here we go. Okay, so this guy's technically weak to water. He's technically... his ability makes him take less damage from super effective attacks. So he's not actually weak to it. Can you stop guarding? Like, come on. By the way, I may forget at times, but if, like, you're watching and then you just see a random box appear, it's because the mouse is there. I actually turned off mouse. Like, the OBS is not capturing the mouse. I have that disabled because at the time I didn't think I needed the mouse, but at the same time, there's no custom cursor for this game. So, because of that, I'd really rather not show the mouse. Unless I absolutely feel like I need to. Plus, since I'm controlling the mouse with my controller, it's kind of getting left in random places. So I think it's just best to leave the mouse invisible. I imagine one of the encounters here, now that I think about it. I'm shocked. I didn't actually even think about this until now. But one of the encounters is probably very likely... Groovy. Because, like, the models are found here, so you, like, can get your starter here. Bet you they're over here. Oh, what's this? New bomb delivery. Deliver 3 standard Gaia bombs to this statue. Do I not already have 3? No. I could probably go craft those. Bunabus! Electric ball! Die. But yeah, I like some of the monsters I have right now, I don't actually think I'm even gonna stop using. Like, they'll probably just get flipped into certain team comps. But like, for example, a Bunabus is just an offensive monster right now with those kind of stats. Right? And it seems to favor Vigor a bit more than Spirit, so it's going to be a bit more like physically offensive, but even then still, like, this guy's glass cannon for sure. And his ability makes it so that he gains dexterity every time he crits, meaning his speed goes up on every critical hit. Oni, right now, I'm still trying to decide on whether I want Oni or if I want the bat. But I'm just gonna level them up a bit to see. Lily Pad is a monster. Let's be real here. Look at that magic stat. That is disgusting. It is horrible. It has a plus special attack, a plus to spirit, and then its nature favors spirit over vigor. So this guy is just a magical monster. He also heals from water attacks, so he would be a good water counter. No, that's debatable now that I think about it, because water resists water, so... and then... as it stands right now, like I said, I'm considering Brilla as my light user. He's tanky, he's pretty much tanky, but I'm gonna see what the potential in his spirit is, what with his passive and everything, but so far right now, his stats can't be decreased when he's on the field, so that can be really useful depending on the fight. Brewbeat is just fucking defensively disgusting. I want to look towards a means of buffing his physical defense a bit, because his constitution and fortitude are so high. I just like to get his tenacity up a bit. He cures any status effects after the battle, which is pretty cool. And then Zagar, I think it's self-explanatory how brutal this guy is. Plus, he's a really nice elemental wall, right? Like, with fortitude that high, it's actually kind of disgusting how brutal this guy can be. And then this guy, I want to level him up too on magic and just see how he goes. He's probably going to be more of a glass cannon versus Brilla's defensiveness. Like a magical glass cannon, because, like, he's level 7, and his magic, I'm pretty sure, isn't it higher than Brilla's at 13? Yeah, it is. So we're going to see on that. Let me leave and go get those standard Gaia bombs that this statue needs. Since I'm gonna come back here and grind anyways. City. Let's head to the crafting table. I think how many Gaia bombs do I have, like, default? Because, like, 4. Okay, never mind. I only needed to actually craft 1, I guess, but this is fun. Alright. My stone body will remain sturdy. Let me take you to your reward. I do not have the key for that. Oh, look who it is. Ruby. Excellent. So I actually don't, well, I could catch him. Let me switch though. Okay, I'm shutting him out now. And I'm dead. Sweet. There's a fountain over here I can go heal up at. Mandrake. So, Angel, how have you been? Look at that. Neutral. I don't know how much damage that would have done. I would love to see sort of like a baton pass type move where a monster can switch its momentum to another party member. What Asado? What is that a place, a city? Oh, I think they patched this. Yeah, they patched it. Sweet. This was, I remember the other day I was here, the chest was right where I am, so I couldn't actually reach the book. Looks like they patched that, moved the chest over a bit. Oh, go eat meat. Okay. Fuck off. Really? We start it like that? This bug again. A really dumb bug, by the way. So my monster dies, I swap in a new one, and then it doesn't let me do anything other than use abilities I can't use because I don't have the momentum, items, or switch mons. Oh, there's the fountain. There's a fountain. Alright, let's see. I need to heal. Oh no, I don't need to heal. I leveled up. Alright, let's, So wait, sorry. To continue our conversation, Angel, you went to Asado yesterday. What problem are you solving that is associated with Asado? Slap him. Backhanded death. I'm worried about getting them leveled right now. I'll worry about going on a catching spree after they're all leveled. This is good to heal anyways, because... So the way these healing stations work is it's every time you leave. It's every time you re-enter the area, the potions refill, if I remember correctly. So you return back to the main town to heal, and when you come back, all the potions in the area should be reset. Yep. It seems a bit tedious, like, why not just make the fountains infinite? But I can kind of see, because the town is the hub where you do everything. So it's fine. I think it's fine. It's also a way to get another heal as well. And potentially like break down your monsters and stuff. Whoa, I crit. Wow. Double damage on the crit. Holy shit, this guy hits so fucking hard. There's one enemy I have not seen in this area yet. God damn it. I think I have to keep running. I have to run from these guys. Like, this guy's just too fucking tanky for me to deal with. Oh, whoops. I clicked the wrong button. Oh, you can't back out once you're in character select, or monster selection. Interesting. So if I decide against wanting to switch, I can't switch. I can't turn it down. Goodbye. Holy shit. Like, I didn't necessarily say goodbye like I thought it was gonna mean anything, though, but... They too, though? What do you mean? Sorry, this could be another one of those things where I said something that I didn't realize I said and you're commenting on it. I just want to see how much damage I can get right off the bat. That's 47. I did 41. Dead. Yeah, sorry, Angel. My ADHD brain sometimes, plus being tired, like, sometimes I'm saying stuff that I don't even realize. Like, you comment on something I said, and I don't even remember what I said, like, 5 minutes ago. So I think the definition of high pressure jet is that, so this is just an attacking move, but this one will bypass guard. Because that's doing a lot of damage for someone that's guarding the attack. Yeah, as it stands right now, I may not be running Oni. Oni is, like, it's a nice passive ability, but Oni's taking fucking shots. Like, this is actually very irritating with how defensively weak this guy is. Are they, like, class... not exactly. Like, they're not classes, but they have stats. Like, you know, like in Pokemon... Some Pokemon have more defense, some have more offense. It's like that. They're not class-based, they're just stat-based. Electric Ball! One thing I really do like, too, is that through normal attack, just because you have a type disadvantage doesn't mean shit. It's like if everyone has, like, access to a non-recoil struggle at all times. So it's like, even if you have the type disadvantage, you can still effectively take advantage of... You can still hit an enemy for at least neutral. So, like, I'll explain the stats after this fight, just for you, Angel, just so you have a better understanding. It took me a while to understand because... and I've reported this to the developers, but so when you're using controller, you can see those symbols on their stat windows and stuff, but you actually can't look at it. So I have my mouse under control here, and so Majesty is like a monster's evolution level. This is what I'm going to be working on today. Right now I'm at Majesty 1. I'm leveling up some monsters before I Majesty them, because the process of upping their Majesty is not that simple. So then you have this symbol in the top corner. You have so this guy is a dark. Dark and light are good against each other. Then there are 4 other elements. Electric, or lightning, water, Gaia, and fire. There's a fire, and then, like I said, there's light as well. The way the normal elements work is fire is good against Gaia, Gaia is good against lightning, lightning is good against water, and water is good against fire. Stat-wise, every monster has an ability. It's this symbol. It activates when they're in battle on the field. Every monster so far I've seen has had a different ability, which is kind of cool. And then you got the stats. So the heart is Constitution. Just 4. Oh, there's six types in the game, but they're within 2 different rotations. So, yes. So, it's Fire, Gaia, Lightning, and Water in one rotation, and then Light and Dark in the other rotation. So, so this Dark guy is not weak to Water, Gaia, Lightning, or Fire. He's only weak to Light. All elements resist themselves and the element they're good against, by the way. So, like, Oni's a bad example, but, like Lightning, for example, Abunibus, for example, here. He, being Lightning, he resists both Lightning and Water. Next to that, you have these little face symbols. These are natures, or effectively natures. These determine the potential stat growth of a monster. So here you can see that I have a primitive one on Abunibus. So it favors vigor and dexterity over tenacity, spirit, and fortitude. Obviously, those are the stats that are down here. So the heart is Constitution. This is what determines your HP amount. Then you have dexterity, which determines your attack speed. I still don't fully understand what that means, if it just means attack order or something like that. Then you got Fortitude, which is your special attack defense. So attack is basically broken into basic attack or ability attack. It's pretty much it. So if you're using an ability attack, Fortitude is the defense against it. Spirit is your special attack. So when you use an ability, Spirit is what determines the damage for it. Tenacity is basic attack defense. So if you're using a basic attack, tenacity is what is going to defend you against it. And then vigor is your basic attack damage. So when you're using your basic attack, this is what will determine the basic damage. So when we look at primitive, it says favors vigor and dexterity over tenacity, spirit, and fortitude. It means that his potential is tied towards speed and physical attack at the general cost of growth in his defensive stats and his magic attack. The green outlines, though, do not correlate to... So the way I understand it is the nature correlates to stat growth potential, while the green are sort of like hot passive buffs. So, like, all these are pluses, which means I think they just have a slight increase to those stats. It's a fixed increase. There's also IT, which is what this is, where the numbers are lower. But I don't fully understand what IT means. And then flip card shows all the attacking moves. They can only know 3 at a time. attack. Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. I don't think I'm keeping Oni, but I'll keep Oni in the team right now just because. Okay, you're dead. Goodbye. I do like how damage is rather fixed. I don't have to rely on damage rolls. This is gonna allow for leveling a bit more smoothly. My only fear with this game so far is that it turned like I'm still fearing the Nexomon situation where like because the monsters are labeled like rare, uncommon, common. And in Nexomon, you were an idiot to run common. You were an idiot to run uncommon. You ran rares, specials, which are your starters, basically, or very rares. You did not run anything else. Everything else was garbage and not worth using. And I'm just, like, I'm afraid that commons aren't going to hold their weight. But so far, it seems like everyone's relatively holding their weight, because no one seems to be particularly static. Alright. Yeah, these guys are gonna hit 20 very quickly. But that's fine, because I'll replace them with Brillia and, okay, so, yeah. I was wondering if that was going to be a thing where, like, the monsters don't bother me now that the poachers are gone. Let me heal up. Let's change to a different patch of grass here. I'm probably going to leave a Bunabus in the team. A Bunabus is going to hit 20 before Lilypad. I'm probably going to leave a Bunabus in the team, though, because they're going to hit 20 very similarly, and there's no point in leaving. $41 still? Nope, 43. Let's go. Holy fuck, Lilypad. You are a goddamn monster. Lilypad is making a strong case for being, like, in the final team, just from sheer damage output. It has the highest offensive stat out of any Mon I have in my team right now. And that's on both sides. I really want to try and get a gem in on Lilypad to reduce the costs of ability usage, like reduce momentum costs. No, in this game you have to force them to evolve, so it's a bit complicated. So, to evolve them, you have to level up their Majesty. To level up their Majesty, you have to get 6 Majesty runes. To get Majesty runes, you need to craft them. To craft them, though, you need components, which you get from catching Mons and catching Porbles is what they're called. P-O-R-L-B, or no, P-O-R... BLE. That's what they're called. Porble. It's a play off the title Portal. You have to catch them and then basically salvage them for different components. The problem is, though, is that catching and killing do not reward the same level of experience. Here, I'll type it out for you. That's how it's spelled. Oh, Lilypad. I think this is one of the other missing mons that I hadn't seen yet. Yeah, you get like a fraction of the experience when you catch a monster, which kind of makes for a trade, right? Like you're either like, think of it like a good example is in Final Fantasy 12, there is a poaching mechanic. What is poaching? When a monster is at low health and HP critical, you can insta-kill them for loot. The reward is that you can get rarer loot much earlier in the game. However, the negative of it is that you get 0 experience or license points when you kill the enemy, or when you poach the enemy. It's sort of like that. By getting less experience, you can get higher materials. And I like, it just makes it a bit annoying when you're trying to level your mons, though. Because, like, right now I'm trying to level, so I need the experience, which is particularly why I'm not, that's why I'm not, you know, farming, yeah, like I'm getting a fraction of the experience, which makes it just a bit annoying to want to balance. So like right now, all I'm doing is leveling monsters, and then when I'm done, I'm now gonna go towards catching them. So it's something I can't really do at the same time. Kind of creates an unnecessary time sink grind, but like I kind of wish like you could get equal experience from just catching. That's not gonna kill. Yeah. I'll kill him one more hit. There we go. There we go. Both are at 20. Oh, actually, Oni's almost at 20. I'll just stay in. I thought Oni was gonna be much further behind. Goodbye. There we go. Perfect. All right, let's get in the guys I want to work on next. Oh, whoops. That's fine. Okay, I just want to check one thing, because I'll actually go catch another Dusk Rider if this is going to be a problem. I just want to check to see the cost of crafting a critical damage gem. Oh, wrong room. Oh, it's red. No. I really like you, though. Let's go try and catch another Duskmane. Or Dusk Rider. I'm gonna salvage this guy. I like his stats right now, but... I'm gonna run you... And... who else am I gonna run here? Who else has, like, a good defensive support here? Just for being in the team, like, who can help me? I'll take you for a little bit. Alright, Twilight Cave. Let's go catch another Dusk Rider. Hopefully one that has, a better stat spread in Gem Crystal, because with that passive, I really... Alright. I'm gonna do this one at a time here. Alright. Still does not have the upgrade I want. There we go. Another guy. One more. Constitution and so it's favoring defense. It has the thing I want, which is this slot here, the red slot. Alright, catch another one. Any ones I don't use, I'll just salvage down, so. Nope, didn't catch. Nope. Come on, Oni, stop. These Omnis, or Onis, are really getting in the way here. Oh, there we go, another Dusk Rider. So the natures determine the upgrade slots, by the way. I crit. Nope. I'm getting some really bad luck on these catches, I tell you. Alright, another Dusk Rider. So, to explain a little bit more about what I'm doing, there is an upgrade slot that uses a red upgrade crystal. That crystal adds 50% damage, or 50% damage to all critical hits. Dusk Rider is a Porble that has whose passive is a plus 30% chance to crit. So I want to try to, I'm trying to recruit one that has decent stats within the situation I'm looking at. Let's head back to the city. We'll heal up, Groovy, and salvage down all the Dusk Riders I have, and then come back and catch another, or catch more. I should probably also buy some more scrolls too while I'm at it. I'll just buy 30. Oh, red droplet? Does that mean I can make it die? Oh, can I finally make red die? God, I've been trying to make die for fucking 2 streams. Well, not 2. A lot of last stream, not the... I forgot this part 3, not part 4. But yeah, I've been trying to make die for so fucking long. Alright, who do I want to dye red? So I can dye his horns, robe, and trim, but I actually kind of like his color scheme, not gonna lie. You know what? I'll hold on to it, and I'm gonna dye the Dusk Rider that I catch. Because I think he would have some nice red spot. He would do well with some nice red on him. Alright. Let's see what this this Dusk Rider has. Hopefully it's a good one. Nope. Not at all. Nope. Come on. I'm not getting any good natures here. Oh. Expecting one of you guys. By the way, just to show you the passive, here it is. Increase critical chance by 30%. I want to look something up here. Rare Porbles have a higher total pool of base stats, making them more powerful. However, the rarer the Porble is, the longer it takes to wake up after failing in battle. The fusion process also takes more time understanding and managing the rarity. Okay, so as long as it's not ridiculously different, like... Like, are we talking the difference between Beedrill and fucking, like, Dialga? Like, what's the difference here? Just double checking. I'm checking up on some. I've been getting some more qualifiable job posts recommended to me. So oh, whoops! I did not mean to attack. Roll! Come on! Come on, Dust Rider, be a good one. I really wish I could see it on, like, see all the attributes on this screen. So I wouldn't have to go to the menu every time to figure out what its bonuses are. Constitution and Vigor over Spirit. So this one's actually good. And it has the bonus I want. So I think I'm gonna take this guy. Constitution is HP, which he already seems to have a really good amount of. So I think this is the one. I'm just making this right now. Thank you. So it's the level 17 one I want to keep. We're gonna change the eyes. Upgrade. Oh, look at the red eyes. That looks so badass. 50% critical hit damage on top of the 30% chance to crit. This is going to be good. All right. Finally, we're set. We can move back on. Swap. Oh, whoops. Equipped. And then the other one is light. Equipped. There we go. I did check abilities, by the way. Damages the battling Porble. Creates a wall, creating defense. The opponent, oh, fearful. Okay. He crit. He crit. Are you kidding me? Die. Okay, I need to heal. He just crit me twice in a row! Does it increase the opponent's chance to crit? I've not crit once with this guy yet. What the fuck? I have not crit once! I've been crit 3 times in 2 fights! Gorilla crit! Which makes sense because this would affect the party, but oh my god! So far, Dusk Rider has not been showing me anything that makes him worth using. I have not, by the way, I just want to point out, I have not crit once with this guy yet. You know, the monster that's supposed to have higher crit chance, I have not crit once. Alright, let's head back in. I am not gonna lie. Oh no, wrong area. Not gonna lie, not particularly keen on how this is going right now. I might actually grind here though. I have 2 lights in my team and 1 dark. So I have dark to wall and lights for advantage even if they're weak. It's probably a better area to grind in. Especially since I'm building Dusk Rider as an offensive unit. Crit! Crit! I built you to destroy when you crit! Crit! I want to see 1 crit, please! These guys also have much lower defensive stats. The ones I was fighting in the other area, their defense is way higher. So that's why I'm hitting like low single digits, like 5 and stuff. Their tenacity is much higher. Here, these guys, like, Oni's paper shredder. I swear to God, if this guy crits me... Holy, there's the crit! Holy shit, 42 damage on a crit? Abso-fucking-lutely. Holy shit. You know who hits that high? Fucking Lilypad with his strongest water move. So this guy can basically all but one-shot on a crit. Is pretty much how it works. Let's swap these guys around a bit until he levels. Like I said, these guys are gonna be weak to each other, so like I have the advantage just as much as they do. It's like battling with ghost types or dragon types in Pokemon. I will say, despite their typing though, Brilla and Binohobo actually have a very good ability combo, where Brilla's ability right here makes it so that anyone on your team cannot have their stats reduced, which is really nice, because Binohobo's ability makes any stat changes double. This actually so basically this acts like simple, this acts like unaware. Or not unaware, clear body. Clear body is better. But imagine if you combined the 2-on-1 Pokemon. So basically, all positive stat effects get doubled, but negative ones have no effect. That is fucking brutal of a combo. It just sucks that they're both lights. If they weren't lights, like, I guess if you're going into certain scenarios, you could pair them. But I also don't really have a boosting move to really take advantage of it on this guy. Super effective. And he stole. Alright, he's dead anyways. I need a potentially lighter cop. I think I'm starting to learn that with both light and darks, because of how mutual their weaknesses are, you really need to have, like, this is why Oni can be such a dangerous dark user, is because of this ability here. When the Porble attacks, it decreases the momentum of the Porble by 2 and increases its own by 1. That's why this is so brutal, because it puts you at a momentum advantage over a light user, meaning that you can access your dark attacks way faster. Yeah, this makes Oni an actual danger. Like, if Oni was not dark, this ability would not be as dangerous as it is. It's the fact that Oni is a dark. Or if Oni was light as well. If this ability was on a light user, it would also be just as dangerous. But if it was on Fire, Water, Gaia, or Lightning, it would not be perceived as dangerous, because you'd have no intrinsic advantage. If this was on, say, Grubeat wouldn't want to be necessarily on the field against the fire. And being against a lightning, Grubeat's already at in a resisted setting. So there's no real reason to, worry about that. But in a light versus dark scenario, absolutely. Absolutely. And then Hydrotus would also pair well with light and dark users, because it reduces their decreases damage from effective special attacks. That would actually be huge to help resist for lights and darks. Hydrotus would be fantastic in that kind of setting. Like, in all honesty, if you're going to a heavy light or dark area, I would honestly bring 1 light, 1 dark, and Hydrotus. Dark to resist, like, if it's a dark area, dark to resist the dark. Like, I would probably run, like, a Mon like this guy here, Dusk Rider, because he's designed more for basic attacks than abilities. So you don't have to worry about being resisted, but you can resist them. You run light for damage, for better damage, and then Hydrotus just for the passive to reduce damage done from dark attacks on your light user. Yeah, there's a lot of effective combinations you can use here. And even then, too, like, another good thing, too, depending on what you're fighting, like, Malphia here's passive makes it so that that anyone on your field cannot have their momentum reduced, which works in excellent counter to Oni's ability. Oni's ability would not allow it to siphon, to decrease your momentum. Which would make, like, again, if you're using a light mon, would actually put Malphia as an excellent party counter. Like, if you're running a Leobat against an Oni, having Malphia in the party means that you're effectively crippling the ability of Oni. Yeah, there's a lot of team combos here that I'm really enjoying. Damn you. Oni, you fucking suck. I can't do anything. Oni is literally just cock blocking me. Yeah, that did 24 damage and it was a weak hit. I'm dead. Okay. It did 24 damage on a weak hit. Right? Like, weak means resisted. It did 24 damage on a resisted hit. Just imagine what it would have done to the other two. Yeah, let's go heal. Dead. Yeah. That came down to a speed fight. I'm running. I want to heal. That was absolutely down to a speed fight. Alright. Still grinding a little bit, and then after this, we're going on the catching spree. This might be more feedback I give. That catching mons gives equal experience to basically kind of have the need to grind this out, because they're like, upping Majesty is not a simple task. But to have to choose between good experience or catching materials in what is already a complicated system, or not a complicated system, but a time-consuming system, is a bit irritating, to say the least. Yeah, I definitely want to keep Duskrider in, though, because the thing is, it's nice to have... Like, I kind of want to end up having mons that also focus without the usage of abilities. Like, yeah, he's dark, and I'll probably have dark moves. I'm hoping that every element in the game... So there's basically spellbooks, which are tomes or whatever, that are basically TMs. I'm hoping that... I'm hoping... I would love to see in a, like... I've seen it with light, at the very least, and with fire. Having abilities that make it so normal attacks do elemental damage, because, like, I'm pretty sure I actually have one for fire, and I've seen the light one on a monster. But yeah, fire, here it is. Scorching Body Tome. All auto attacks are given the property of fire element, and each attack may cause burning. The effect lasts until the end of battle, or the Porble is swapped. So, like, that could have been really good on a Hyena, but I'm probably not going to teach it to him just yet, but... Yeah, I definitely would like to hopefully have, like, elemental auto attackers that can just... Because, like, a mon like Dusk Rider that's literally just about being fast and hitting hard, if I can make it so auto attack is just automatically dark, I don't have to worry about... Like, I basically instantly have the advantage over any light enemies. Absolutely. That guy hit me for 18 on a crit. I hit him for 16 outside a crit. Oh, there's a crit, 37 damage. When I get a crit, it hurts. Oh, dark protection. Sure. Welcome back. You've not really missed anything. I'm just grinding. We almost got another level 17. I'm probably going to throw someone random in the team once this guy hits 20, so I'm not risking over level. Maybe I'll throw Hyena in the team. The Hyena dude. Just because, you know, it doesn't hurt. He also effectively has an Intimidate ability. I didn't really realize that, but his passive lowers enemy vigor by 20%, which is their attack stat. So they're basically just 20% weaker on their attack. This early in the game, it probably doesn't mean as much, but, you know, all the numbers count. Later in the game, when stats probably reach like 100, that probably fucking stings, not gonna lie. There's still a lot of damage on the basic attack, I should say. Like, when I'm comparing it to matching, like, mine's 5 levels higher, mind you, but I'm doing 10 more damage on the hit. I didn't actually see the combat log. I wonder if that would have actually killed. Horrible. I'm gonna swap you. Of course. Yep, dead. The fucking moment. The fucking moment I want to use a light guy, I run into Oni and I'm fucked. Because I cannot block him from stealing my momentum and using it against me. I can not only not cast a single attack, Vanohobu is a magic user. He is effectively designed to need momentum to function. And Brilla... Actually, that's what I might do. Instead of adding Hyena to the team, I'll add that flower dude. Then Oni can't fucking cripple me. Since I've healed, might as well just swap you guys back. So wait, you're a common. What is Oni? Is Oni is also a common. Okay. Next fight, maybe? Alright, he hit 20. Okay, let's head back, heal up, and prepare to fuck over Oni. Alright, so just having this guy in the team, his passive prevents my momentum from being lowered. So Oni should not be able to hurt me anymore. Or, oh, well, Oni can hurt me. Oni cannot steal my momentum. The only thing that would make this better is if I could also have the fire, or the fire guy in to straight up block his ability, even gain momentum. Okay. Good for you. Yeah, you definitely did not like that. Did he just gain 4 levels from that? Wasn't he level 3? What is going on? Why is my momentum being lowered? I hate you. Bullshit. I specifically have someone in my party that prevents my momentum from being lowered. Bullshit. It worked perfectly fine in the first fight. So that's obviously a bug. Oh my god, that was brutal. What is my spite? 34. Okay. Going straight for that? I hate you. Okay, well, take this. Burn in hell. Yeah, I'm starting to learn that if you're a light or dark, it either really comes down to ability, being either fast and strong or defensive and bulky. That's literally the only way to play a light or dark. You cannot have a mix of both. I almost kind of wish I had another one of those fire guys. The Zar, what is his name again? Zar or something? Yeah, Zargraz. Just to use for party grinding. And then that way it's just like... his level would not mean anything to the level of the other Porbles I'm leveling. And he would just be there to prevent enemy weaknesses from mattering. Because, like, if they can't gain momentum for 5 turns, it just puts me in an advantage. That guard was pretty crucial for you, huh? For now, though, this will do, because the only real problem is the guy that steals my momentum, so... theoretically, if the abilities work correctly... my turn. I win. Beam! Oh my god, even past the guard. Ouch. Ouch. Yep, it's still bugged. Yeah, this one's going to be a much more boring stream. Like, there's going to be no progress made in this stream, because even after I get these guys to 20, I now need to start working on Majesty. Which means now I'm going back into encounters to catch, grind, and level up. Man, this is bugged. This has to be bugged, right? Dead. Yep. The entire reason I brought that Gaia, that flower, was specifically to counter what it's not countering. It worked for the first fight. For the first fight, my momentum wasn't touched, unless it defended on the first turn. Like, what's the point of having an ability that prevents momentum from being lowered if it's being lowered? Just try you then. Your passive makes me have a chance to double attack, so... I don't know how often it's gonna work, but... Oh, honestly, at this point, I might just change locations. Oh, wrong area again. Holy shit! Are you fucking kidding me? The fuck was that? I just get sporadically crit for 45 damage? What the fuck? Am I going to be able to travel on water soon? That looks like it's a very clear path for me to travel on. Oh, thank God. I'm like, just give me some, like, a fucking light enemy to fight here. This guy's bulky as shit. Each Porble breed possesses a unique passive ability that influences the fight. These abilities can affect the battle whether the Porble is actively fighting or merely observing from the sidelines. Mastering the strategetic use of these passive skills can provide a significant advantage in various combat scenarios. Yes, so they're supposed to be in effect no matter what. Oh, that was great. I also have, once again, I have no momentum gain. That was a smart switch. And I lose. Oh my, he took out 2 of them! Because he used an AoE. I'm soft locked. I'm soft locked. I'm actually soft locked because of this bug. All I can do is select a mon that doesn't exist. My game is actually soft locked. And as you can see at the top of the screen there, it's still showing the ability of the bug. Of Bunohobo or whatever his name is. I'm soft locked. Great. I don't know how much of the game I'm gonna have to redo. I don't know how the autosave works in this game. Now, if I have to redo all that fucking grinding, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna have to reboot my controller again. So, yeah. Once the stream ends, I'm making another feedback complaint. Because I have to actually report that soft lock. I had to Alt F4 my game to get out of it. I'm going to cite the fact that I've had a similar bug like it before. Please be in the desert. Oh, thank God. So autosave seems to be based on transitional loads. This is fine. I've had a similar bug that I'll explain in detail, but I need to explain to them specifically that this was a legitimate soft lock. I will link the timestamp to it as well. Pointing out that, you know, like Bonohubo's ability was still active. And I had to Alt F4 out of the game to save my file. Why can't I use this magic? Oh, there's another bug. And I'm dead. Bugged again. So, I think at this point, I'm getting annoyed. Not only just from this grinding, because like I can't catch mons because I need to level them, and then after this I need to I need to catch Mons to Majesty then. I think I'm probably just gonna call a stream here. And then let the stream render out and then make a bug report for the game later. I'm just gonna call it here. Yeah, I'm gonna have some bug reports. The site specifically, at least 3 bug reports to point out that the Flower Dude's ability was not restricting Oni's ability to lower my momentum. The soft block and the switching bugs, and then that small bug that I had there where my let me write all this down. Bugs, soft lock. Oh, I hit to Alt F4. And then we had the switch bug. Then we had the skill momentum bug. And then we had the and then the Oni Flower Dude passive bug. And then I want to comment on the grind. Fight versus catch EXP. So once the stream fully renders out to HD, I will then do that because I want to link to some of this stuff. But yeah, I spent an entire stream leveling up when I really wish the XP was equivalent, so I could have caught to level up to eliminate a large part of the grind here. Because the thing is, if they equalize the experience, it would encourage me to also use more mons. Equalize EXP. Alright. Yeah, so with that said, I'm gonna call it here. My name is Daimien Kamiya. I am the Omni King. Be a friend, foe, or member of the Omni Council. I'm gonna see you later. Goodbye, everyone.